Hi everyone. I never thought that I would be making a video about school because I'm someone who has always said that I have hated it. I hate school less now than I did in high school. But yeah, here we are. Ever since I was young, I guess I still am young now, but ever since I loved making YouTube videos. I loved making videos. More so, I loved watching YouTube videos, just like a lot of people these days. And overall, just making my own videos and content and making my own little worlds and whatever, and yeah. For a long time, I thought I was going to go to college or university for videography, film, animation, editing, more so video editing. And in my last year of high school, I changed my mind. Making videos in my Comtech class that I was taking felt like a chore. It felt like a job even when it wasn't even a job. And making YouTube videos as well at the time it didn't feel fun. It wasn't fun anymore. It felt like I had to do it. I was miserable. I made every excuse in the book to make different types of videos in class just so I didn't have to do specific things because I hated it. Finally, I kind of thought to myself, like, if I can't even do this for fun, then how am I going to be able to do this as a job for the rest of my life? I started looking at business programs in college or university because I also took a handful of business courses because when I figured out, like, oh, I don't want to do videos or film, what am I going to do? And I took, like, marketing and photography and business leadership and all these different business courses, so I thought, well, I'm interested in it. Let's see if there's any programs that I can take. After looking through all of the business programs, specifically the ones in my area that I knew I would be not shipped off a couple hours away, that it would be in my area, I decided on purchasing, marketing, and supply chain. Those were the 3 programs that I was going to apply to, and whatever one I got, I would take. Luckily, at the time, I got accepted to all 3 of the programs. They were all at the same college, but I got accepted to all 3, and all I had to do was pick. In the end, I chose the option of supply chain, the supply chain program. However, after I completed my first year, which was last month, well, the end of it was last month, I started having doubts. Kind of throughout the year I had doubts, but not as strong. I was just excited to be in college. Doubts like, is this really what I want to do for the rest of my life? Is this something that's going to make me happy and make me feel like I have a purpose? And I concluded on no, this will not be something I want to do for the rest of my life. This year in supply chain, I had to choose an elective to take, and I chose the concepts of gender class because I really didn't want to take any of these science ones or the history or the English. I wanted to just pick an easy one that I knew about. I was like, concepts of gender? Yeah, I'm trans. I'm some sexuality. I honestly don't even know what sexuality I am, so we can talk about that later, but whatever. I'm a part of the LGBTQ community. This will be an easy class I can take, and yeah, I picked that one. Overall, the class was really interesting. It was really fun. It was not just something I knew everything of and I, like, whatever. No, it was really interesting. There were, like, some really interesting topics. And I ended the year with an 89% in that class. I did really well, and I really liked it, which was great. It was the perfect combination. I liked it, and I did well. For years, I believed that if I enjoyed something, I couldn't make money from it. That overall, I would be living paycheck to paycheck, and I kind of noticed recently that it's simply not true, and it's actually backwards. For some people, we will be living paycheck to paycheck, And for some people, they will get lucky and they will have more money than they will ever need in their life. I felt that no matter what degree I got, if I'm not truly interested in what I'm going for, what I'm pursuing, then I will be living paycheck to paycheck because I will not be motivated to do more work than the bare minimum in my job. I will not get any promotions, raises, anything, because I will just be like getting the least amount that I can done just to go home, just to get my paycheck and go home. I'll just get that entry-level job and hate it for the rest of my life. A couple weeks ago, I started looking into different programs I could apply to, more so at university. I am someone who never really took school seriously when I was a kid. I mean, like, what kid does, but there are some people who really do take it seriously from, like, literally kindergarten to their 17 years in university. But I never really took it seriously until, like, grade 10 of high school. I thought I wasn't smart enough to go to university, so I never looked into it. I just assumed that I would never be good enough for university and that college was automatically the route for me because I didn't want to think about not going to college because there's the stereotype that you will never succeed if you don't go to college, which I don't believe. I think anybody can be successful if they put their mind to it. Well, fast forward to today, and I've applied to a university. I won't say what. I live in Ontario, whatever, maybe you guys can find it. I don't live near there, or maybe I do. You never know. I've applied to a university for a Indigenous social work program and a women's gender and sexuality studies program. All my life, it's not that I've wanted to help people, but I've just loved doing it. I've always done it. It's just been like something I've always automatically done. If someone's having a problem, I just want to figure out the answer or figure out options that they can take. I've always wanted to help people feel better and to help them out with their problems. When reading through these programs, they felt like the perfect fit for me. And so overall, I applied to them, and I'm a little late on the application, but I'm pretty sure they're being a little lenient with COVID, so we'll see what happens. Another thing regarding school overall, or just my life, I have really bad anxiety. You guys probably can see through me in these videos, but I have really bad anxiety. I am currently trying to figure my anxiety out with doctors and professionals. But yeah, I am not well in the anxiety stratosphere. Especially in a school setting, I do not do well. I remember last year I had a job orientation and they had everything set up as like a classroom. So there was like the chairs and the tables, and we had to walk in and find a place to sit. And I was so anxious, I hated it. I felt like I was going to throw up and die and then die again just because I had to walk through to get to a seat. Of course, I sat in the back because I hate when people are sitting behind me, especially in a school setting. I despise it. I hate having people behind me. Anyways, the two programs that I applied for are fully online. I could have taken them just like a normal university or college program where you go in and you sit in class, but I just mentally cannot do it. I can't do it anymore. Because of COVID, my first year of college with supply chain was fully online, and I loved it. It was like, again, the perfect fit for me. I really hope that I will hear back soon from the university, also with some good news that I have been chosen for the semester starting in September. If I don't get in, I will probably drop out of the college that I'm going to right now and we'll wait till admissions start up again, or I find a different college that has the same type of programs, hopefully online as well, because I don't want to spend money on a program that I know I'm not going to use and that I'm not happy in. That would just be a waste of money on my part. And I can also use this next year to really figure out what I want to do with my life and everything, even though I really think that these two programs are the way that I want to go, or either or, whichever one I get into. It'll be good to have that time to really figure it out. And who knows? We'll see what happens. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you guys want to see next. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.